Rockets started this game, it was everything you could dream of if you're a Houston Rockets fan. The intensity level, they ramped it up. They was all over the Warriors. And they got to, I think they had them at 7-0 at one point. But this one here is simple as an easy fix. Long as they keep the intensity they had in this game one, and they just carry it throughout the series, which I have no doubt they will do. Turnovers. We're going to talk about the obvious. You clean up those turnovers. You get more offensive production. As I have the box score up here. You somehow fix that free throw shooting that's been ailing the Houston Rockets all year long. I'm not really looking for them to clean up free throw shooting all the way we want it, but they can do better than what they shot in this game one. They didn't give themselves a chance to beat these Warriors as this game got older, as the quarters started winding down. Saying all that, the Houston Rockets were still in this game in crunch time. That is one thing they can take into game two when they're watching film and they're looking at this game. I have to take this. Hold on a minute. All right, sorry about that. I had to take that phone call. Yes, but the Houston Rockets is an easy cleanup. You come into game two, clean up those turnovers, get more offensive production. You can't expect Jalen Green to shoot the way he did in game one, that poorly. And not enough shots, in my opinion, as well. You got to expect to get more points from him. Alperen Sengun had an outstanding game. He can even get better than that. He should be in the 30s in this ball game. We should force feed him all game long because they have nobody who can guard him. That's where the offensive production mostly is going to come from, is Alperen Sengun. Killing them in the paint. Add some Jalen Green. I like what Jabari Smith done as well. Fred VanVleet, he's going to have to play better. We're not asking Fred VanVleet to score 20 points. We're just telling him to man the offense, get everybody in their sets, get it to the right spots, and hit your shots when you're open. That's all we expected from Fred VanVleet. He just cannot play this type of game. Defense broke down on some occasions, but like I say, this team came with the intensity. They had their game plan and they were executing it. It's just when a game gets old and you're dealing with a team that's championship ready, they got that pedigree we always talk about. They're experienced. They weathered the storm early because they knew it wasn't going to last that long. That's what veteran teams do. So everything calmed down and they went to work. I know all the attention is on Curry, and they did a wonderful job with Curry. Yeah, he hit some clutch shots against the clock. That's what he's going to do. You can't hold him down all game long. He's too great for that. You just got lucky the first meeting in the regular season. But this one right here, Jimmy Butler, you cannot allow him to control the game the way he's controlling it. He can pass all day long, but if you let him hit timely shots and threes, we're just going to have to scoot up on him a little tighter and pay more attention to him. He's kind of like a snake in the weeds. He's trying to act like he's not trying to score. He's trying to get everybody involved, get them in their right spots. But this guy can hurt you bad, especially when he's looking to be aggressive offensively. So we got to make sure we keep a key on him as well as Curry. Buddy Hield. He's a guy you got to pay attention to. You leave him wide open, he's going to knock down a shot. You kind of put a body on him, it kind of cancels him out. He's not going to hit a lot of shots with bodies on him. But Curry and Butler is always going to be the focal point. You limit their access, you give yourself a better chance to win. Houston Rockets in this game didn't give themselves a chance. They were down 23 points. We do have to give them credit for getting back in this ball game. A team that's just going to lay down and die and just let a team just run all over them, not going to come back from a 23-point lead. So they had some fight and some grit. They didn't give up. They kept fighting. You always can lean on that. Because when they're in the film room, they're looking at this game and they're saying, we didn't even play our best. We turned over the ball in crucial situations. Every time the Rockets had a chance to make a run, take a lead, they turn over the ball. They just was going too fast on a lot of occasions, getting in that paint. They got to expect the body contact. They got to hold on to the ball a little bit tighter when they're driving, especially Jalen Green. He was getting to the paint, but sometimes he was getting knocked around so much, he had in his mind when he drive, he going with force, he expecting contact. He mostly was more concerned about the contact than him actually making the layups, because that's how physical it was down in the paint. So it threw his game completely off. And when he had jump shots, he couldn't hit them. And trust me, they was trapping him. They were all focused on Jalen Green. He knows what playoff basketball is like right now. He's going to get better after watching film. So I'm not panicking in this Rockets series. I'm not, against Golden State. Rockets had their chances in this game, even though they played it poorly with the turnovers. Bad free throw shooting. Saying all of that, they still was in this ball game and had a chance to win it down the stretch. Game 2 is going to be crucial. Game 2 is a must win, obviously. You have to split now. You're at home and you have to split. Golden State was just thinking, we just have to split and go back home. But if you allow them to get 2, oh boy, if you allow them to get 2, you digging yourself a deep hole. And trust me, the Rockets are built to come out of an 0-2 deficit. But you don't want to put yourself in that kind of position. You don't. Not against a team like this. Once they start tasting something of ending a series, more than likely they're going to do just that.